Hello everyone, today I'm going to share an absolutely amazing story with you. Before we start, please hit the subscribe and like buttons to get more useful health information, and if you watch until the end, I'll reveal some truly shocking experimental results, so don't miss out. Have you ever heard that eggs raise cholesterol? What if I told you right now that it's all been a lie? In fact, what if I said that eating eggs every day might actually lower your cholesterol? Shocking, right? A doctor actually conducted an extreme experiment eating 720 eggs over a month, 24 eggs a day. Logically, you'd expect their cholesterol levels to skyrocket, but the results were mind-blowing. In the first week, their bad cholesterol dropped by 2%, and by the last 2 weeks, it plummeted by an incredible 18%. How is this even possible? The truth is, everything we've known about eggs and cholesterol has been completely wrong. This isn't just one doctor's experiment. It's a scientific fact, backed by numerous recent studies. First, let me share an important fact you need to know. About 80% of the cholesterol in our bodies is produced by our own systems, while only 20% comes from food. Yet, we've been obsessing over that tiny 20% all this time. Even more surprising, eating eggs actually increases HDL cholesterol. The good kind, good cholesterol, helps transport bad cholesterol from your blood vessels to your liver for removal. In other words, eating eggs is like adding more cleaners to your blood vessels. So why did this misunderstanding happen? Let's go back to the 1970s. A study found that feeding rabbits eggs raised their cholesterol levels. But here's the key detail they missed. Rabbits are herbivores meant to eat grass. Feeding animal products to a herbivore naturally causes problems, just like claiming grass is bad for lions because it harms them when fed exclusively. It's illogical. Studies on humans tell a different story. A large-scale study in China found that people who ate more eggs had a lower risk of high cholesterol. Similar results came from Spain too. And here's another crucial fact. Eggs contain a substance called lecithin, which inhibits cholesterol absorption and helps remove cholesterol buildup from blood vessel walls. It's like eggs come with their own cholesterol detox agent. Now, does it make sense why that doctor's cholesterol dropped after eating 720 eggs? Our liver is incredibly smart. When enough cholesterol comes from food, it reduces its own production through an automatic regulation system. So, eating eggs signals, we've got enough cholesterol, let's stop making more. But wait, that doesn't mean you should eat eggs endlessly. That doctor's experiment was a special case, and generally 1-2 eggs a day is a healthy amount. What matters is how you eat them. Frying eggs or making omelets with oil can increase saturated fat intake. The best way is to eat boiled or soft-boiled eggs. Here's another surprising fact. Many people discard the yolk and eat only the whites, which is a real shame. Most of an egg's nutrients are in the yolk vitamins A, D, E, and K, plus omega-3 fatty acids, lutein and zeaxanthin, which are powerful antioxidants. Lutein and zeaxanthin are especially vital for eye health. Skipping them means you're missing half the eggs. Benefits kind of like peeling an apple and throwing away the skin. Now here's a big question. Why have doctors told us to eat fewer eggs all this time? This is a recognized issue in the medical field. Misinformation repeated over decades became accepted as fact. However, organizations like the American Heart Association are now revising their stance. In 2015, the United States dietary guidelines eliminated cholesterol intake limits, scrapping the old 300 ml daily cap. That's a massive shift. So what happens if you eat eggs every day? First, your muscle mass increases. Eggs are a complete protein containing all essential amino acids, which is crucial for maintaining muscle, especially as we age. Second, your brain function improves. Choline in eggs is essential for producing neurotransmitters, boosting memory and focus. Third, your eye health gets better. Lutein and zeaxanthin help prevent macular degeneration and protect vision. Fourth, it aids weight control. Egg protein keeps you full longer, prevents overeating, and boosts metabolism to burn more calories. But hold on, not everyone can eat eggs freely. First, those with egg allergies should avoid them entirely. Second, if you have cardiovascular disease or diabetes, consult your doctor. Your cholesterol metabolism might differ, so finding the right intake is key. Third, if you have a family history of high cholesterol, be cautious. Here's how to eat eggs healthily. First, go for boiled or soft-boiled eggs. Frying or sautéing reduces their benefits. Second, pair them with veggies like spinach, broccoli, or tomatoes to amplify antioxidant effects. Third, stick to 1-2 eggs a day. Even if they're great, overdoing it isn't necessary. Fourth, choose fresh eggs. Old eggs lose nutrients. Now here's another shocking fact. A study in Japan found that people who eat more eggs live longer. Compared to those who rarely eat eggs, daily eaters had a lower mortality rate. Incredible, right? Another study showed that egg eaters had a 12% lower risk of stroke. Turns out the food we avoided might actually help us. So why has this misconception lasted so long? First, it's due to that flawed rabbit experiment. Second, it's tied to food industry. Interests labeling eggs as bad opens the door for selling alternatives. Third, it's a simplistic mindset: cholesterol in food must raise blood cholesterol. But our bodies are far more complex, balancing it through intricate metabolic processes. Here's the final key fact. The real culprits behind high cholesterol are refined carbs and trans fats, ramen, snacks. Fried foods and processed items are far worse. We've been avoiding harmless eggs while eating truly harmful foods. That's ironic. In that doctor's experiment, cutting carbs alongside eggs led to an even bigger cholesterol drop. The real problem was elsewhere all along. Everyone, it's time to rethink eggs. If you're healthy, eating eggs daily is perfectly fine and even beneficial. Just make them part of a balanced diet. If you're still unsure, get a blood test. Seeing the results will prove how safe eggs are. I hope this video helps you improve your healthy eating habits. Share it with anyone still avoiding eggs. Subscribes and likes give me the power to bring you more health info. Leave your experiences in the comments too. Next time, I'll be back with another shocking health revelation. Thank you.